Good morning. Welcome to your Thursday, July 5th, 10 a.m. weather briefing. Across the region yesterday had a fairly warm and humid July 4th, which is par for the course for the past several days, although it had been a little bit cooler than what we had been experiencing. 94 degrees was the warm temperature of Baltimore, and the nation's capital was just behind there at 93 degrees. Here at Wallops, we got up to a high of 87. Just slightly above normal. Normally for this time of year we're in right around 84 degrees. Overnight last night, a very muggy night. Our low temperature here at Wallops only getting down to 79 degrees, about 11 degrees above normal for this time of year. 72 degrees was the coolest temperature at Newport News. Did have a trace with a precipitation yesterday evening, just a light rain shower moving through later in the afternoon and the early evening hours here at Wallops. And currently across the region we have temperatures in the lower to mid 80s, 85 degrees here at Wallops under mostly cloudy skies. Upper air sounding from this morning showing southerly winds at 10 knots, and then the upper level winds throughout the column up to 25,000 feet, fairly benign, varying pretty much from a easterly to southerly direction as we go up through the 25,000 foot level. Our wind max is at 3,000 feet out of the south at 13 knots. Freezing level this morning was at 14,600 feet. Looking at the current conditions, we have a surface trough that is moving through the area currently, which has sparked off some scattered showers. We're even seeing some convective activity, some lightning strikes off to our south and west. Here at Wallops for the 10-mile range, not really expecting any lightning as these showers are moving off to the northwest and are beginning to diminish. They are intensifying though as they get closer to the Chesapeake Bay with those warmer waters. But again, expecting that lightning that is occurring currently to stay off to our west and outside of the 10 nautical mile range. So not expecting a lightning warning, really not expecting a lightning advisor either, or the main base or the island as we go throughout the rest of this morning and into the early afternoon. Southerly winds right now at about 5 to 10 knots, temperatures in the mid 80s. Surface analysis depicting that surface trough over the area, and it'll continue to progress westward throughout the day today. We'll be under the control of high pressure as well. Again, the scattered showers that are currently across the area will be moving off to our northwest and pretty much diminishing as we get to the later portions of this morning. And this afternoon we're expecting partly sunny skies and then clouds eventually diminishing as we head into the later portions of this afternoon. So for our day today, that surface trough will continue to push off to the west under partly sunny skies today. Temperatures rising into the upper 80s once again. And as we head into the overnight hours, we'll start to see cloud cover decrease a little bit and then start to increase again as we get closer to the dawn time hours, as we'll have a cold front that will be approaching from the northwest. Winds will also begin to pick up out of the southwest tomorrow morning as that front inches closer. As we head into the mid-morning hours, we'll start to see chances for rainfall begin to pick up. And then as we head into the afternoon, our chances for rainfall become very likely, and we'll have a decent chance at getting some scattered thunderstorms as well as we head into the later portions of the afternoon and early evening time frame. And with our increasing moisture over the region, we'll have precipitable water values over 2 inches, so the potential for heavy rainfall will be there. Could see areas seeing over an inch of rain, some isolated areas seeing over 2 inches of rain possible, which will be fairly welcome as we've been rather dry here over the past week and a half. As we go into Saturday, that cold front will sag farther south and out of the area, and high pressure will be building in from the north to from the north, leading to a fairly pleasant day for us on Saturday. Cooler temperatures and winds will be fairly breezy. However, out of the northeast, could see wind advisory criteria being met as we head into the day on Saturday. So as we look at the next 24 hours, again, we did have that chance for rainfall this morning. Those showers and some of the scattered thunderstorms are moving off to the northwest, pretty much expecting that rainfall to pretty much be out of our local area throughout the remainder of the morning. Scattered right now at 1,500 feet, scattered at 2,000, broken at 4,000, and broken at the 25,000 foot level. And we'll be pretty much partly cloudy to mostly cloudy throughout the remainder of the day today, with that surface trough over the area. Our high temperature expecting to be around 88 degrees, and our southerly winds look to pick up later after 2 p.m. this afternoon, southerly at 8 to 13 knots. That'll be the predominant wind as we go throughout the remainder of the afternoon to the early evening, and then those winds will pick up further as we go into the later portion of this evening into the overnight hours, southerly at 10 to 15 knots, and then varying between south to southwesterly at 9 to 14 knots after midnight. Clouds will also begin to increase as we get closer to the dawn time hours tomorrow morning, and winds will begin to pick up out of the southwest at 10 to 15 knots, gusting to 17. Our overnight low is expected to drop down to around 77 degrees. For a day on Friday, that cold front will be moving through the area, mostly cloudy with rain likely and a chance of thunderstorms, especially during the afternoon and evening. Rain may be heavy at times with a high of 86 degrees. Friday night, mostly cloudy with a chance of lingering showers early. That'll pretty much be before 2 a.m. Saturday morning, then becoming partly cloudy by dawn. It will be cooler with a low of 68 degrees. And then for a day on Saturday, partly cloudy and breezy with a high of 79 degrees. We do have a likely scenario that we will see wind advisory criteria being met with winds matching 25 knots or greater. For the next 7 days after Friday with that rainfall, it looks like we'll head into another dry pattern as we head into the middle portions of next week. Temperatures fairly pleasant compared to what we have been experiencing this weekend. High temperatures right around 80 degrees for both Saturday and Sunday, with high pressure overhead, and then high pressure continuing to dominate our weather pattern heading into early next week. High temperatures in the lower 80s on Monday, and then southwesterly flow developing over the region for us on Tuesday and Wednesday, with temperatures and humidity rising. We'll get up to highs right around 90 degrees for both Tuesday and Wednesday. Well, that'll conclude the 10 a.m. weather briefing for today. We'll be back again with you tomorrow morning at 8:15 for your daily operations weather briefing. Have a great day.